好啊，好久没有开实况了。今天想要来玩那个《刺客教条3》那个重置版。因为以前有玩过那个2代的3部曲啊的重置版，然后还有4代跟其他的。最后玩的那款是起源啊，可能那时候就一直对于那个现代线非常的结局有点兴趣，不过3代那时候没有重置，知道有重置的时候，它是跟那个当时最新的那一款奥德赛绑在一起，就是让你买奥德赛，然后就附赠3代重置，所以那时候还没买，因为太贵了，而且其他的游戏都还没玩完，所以就等到了之后，它出了更新的一款围巾之后，奥德赛就特价，就趁那一波特价就把它买入。那其实呢，前几天本来有开一次实况，但是我发现那个是英文版的，然后想说奇怪，怎么进游戏找不到可以调中文的选项，然后因为我记得有出中文的再去 PSN 实动里面去看，发现它中文版是另外放一个，还要重新下载，所以这就重新的下载。废话讲太多，还是进游戏好了。这个是它的主线，这好像是另外的DLC 吧。那3代还有这些是额外的东西啊，我记得有另外的DLC 吧。这就是先从3代开始玩起。进游戏，后还有单人模式，这是3代的另外的 DLC， 游戏选项，从本片开始玩起。因为我上次就是14号那一天开了英文版的，结果它就有存档，那这个存档好像是无用的，跟缴费一样是混的，所以我要从头开始，我要先把这个删掉，删除，重新开始。
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off, sometimes both, but we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
可以操作，都回去。慢慢走，还不能跑步嘛。
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
那段是啥？
I think we're here.
滑下去，爆弹掉，人呢？其他人呢？跑步是哪一个？很抽象。控制没有。这个问跑步吗？可以了。没有什么要去捡的东西吧。
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
就这样子。
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
怎么办？
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
进入教学。这就可以不好。按 R2这件事之前。
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
甚至大量的在玩刺客教条的时候，玩到我的手把的大腿都坏掉了。 可是我之前就一直很想要玩3代，我想要知道现代线的后续是怎么样。就是后面接着玩的4代啊，之后的啊，那个现代线都是可有可无，根本就是没有什么存在的意义。没有特别的剧情啊，就是像1到3代这样有一个非常明确的主轴。
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Got you.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
有奖杯，如梦初醒。看什么进度？第1章。业内出动器。训练中心。
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
参加主友。不要哭。然后收到新邮件了，新邮件。还要出去外面。看看。
synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the.
不行出去啊！我出去。完了。
Time to find out what the
之
temple
后再
wants.
看。
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please.
Thank you.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
No, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
This way, please. Yeah.
My apologies.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
No, 在那里。
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Mm-hmm.
Both against roads and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage streets, since we live by them.
Sir, Black Mall that sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon.
1,000 pardons.
Sorry.
So sorry. My apologies.
Sorry. 厕所。
We may satisfy that our soften the evidence.
Tom Gates, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what we were coming to if he did not bear his hand. This is death.
爬到阳台上。
I may vegetable. Poor Tom Gad.
有点不是啊，这么明显。
Let Betty Sligo I'll save her from the confrontation. I can get more by her staying here.
Bet you have brought more goods into our life.
不是的，这么明显。
It's a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may keep the common course of business. Live them 12 months longer. I love to
大家都在看戏，但是这么明显一个人在那边爬，不会被发现。
just to free the gang depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without sin, she is a fine woman. Because you are obviously
想办法进到火台。动 ，play。设法穿越舞台。 嗯。
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage up with a bloom in your cheek.
Jeremy's
really burning on the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
没有人乐。
I love to make demos in one way or other. When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
I'm sorry. 你在看啥？好。
Calm, please!
That man there! Seize him!
But I've done no wrong. I swear.
Search him. Any weapons?
What happened? A man was killed in the upper balconies.
Oh my!
Oh my!
Nothing. We must keep looking. He
这
must
才
be
很多人啊！
I beg your pardon.
Order!
Did you notice anyone suspicious? No pushing, please.
Patience, please!
不好意思，结果，不好意思，谢谢。快速行走。
What are those men doing in there?
I'm scared where it's heading.
回去过，回去过。
Move! Move! Order! We must have order!
Imbecile!
快跑！
Where
目
are
前
you?
这段，哎，不让我死，快走，快走，快走！
I'll search along here. You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
啊，太多人了啦！抱歉，过，我们推开。
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
这应该就是所谓的钥匙。
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Some fresh air might do me good.
天命号，大西洋，互动。
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
被讨厌。马上来，看起来那个好像微波、雷达之类的那种是可以互动的。
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms and troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
像利奇啊，等下就会遇到海盗。
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Oh, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought.
And yet here you are.
Oh.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain! And to hell with you, Mills! Whose side you on, anyway?
反击。
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
But you should be.
挡，攻击，攻击，耶，倒地啊！
Do you?
Never!
哎，
How do you like these odds?
来这招的。缴械。
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
"蓝色标记代表能有，有红色的吗？没有。
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
谢谢。
Good day.
吓死。
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on land.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
广场游戏，鱼鳍。 整旗子，对，把它按叉。 用。安内啊。用。哇！我吃光光。过去。回来。这个。是吧？我吃光光了。哇！不用走。来，吃一个。边。啊，输了。吃的差不多了。不对，啊，走错了。我吃光光了，你输了。谢谢你。这是新的游戏，很长游戏。九子棋，是的，看到任何空格，是的。排成一直线可以成为魔法，消灭对方一个棋子。 阻挡。移动到相邻的空格，这就被封起来了。这会玩很久了。像死棋一样。这边根本都没办法动啊！ 嗯。接受。卡住啦。别动动。
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Oh, thank you.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Yes.
He's a shifty fella. Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Genial.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
没看错。找厨师。
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. Oh, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Anyway. Yeah. 这样可以。
Evening, sir.
讲话这样。
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. Deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Hmm. 那先去找船长聊天。Hello， 你的东西被丢出去了。
You must expose whatever they're plotting.
Your crew's a tight-lipped bunch, but I'll see what I can do.
Well, hurry up.
看你啊，凶哦！一刀捅死他。这边没有了。
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like your work.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Latham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's...
已经互动过了，这叫互动，都是讲同样的话。
Quite the basting you gave Graves and...
问题，不管。乱丢东西。
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with fish and biscuits.
Curious.
那个叫海盗来了。
Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
原来还是圣殿骑士。呀，九蟹，呀，呀，嗯。Yeah.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
好，谢谢你啊。
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
那我只好同意一下。啊！大天烧完。
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Thank you. 有吗？哇，神州段！跳去。
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
哎啥？这样，面。哇！我冲到水里面去。从高处摔下。 这边不能按 R 字奔跑。收到，谢谢你。
Oh, thank you, thank you.
对方沉船了。72天内。船长见面。
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Oh.原来是我们呈现。收到新邮件。
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Emmett, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
跑了，当作没看到。
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
世界地图，什么世界？不会吧？进到店里。他刚好提到爱德华，爱德华好像是4代的那个刺客啊，开场就被主角宰掉的那个。谢谢你啊，结果，谢果就。对，这个。
Get back here with that, you rogue!
又玩什么啊？又玩这个。世界，好。分区的世界。运动世界。看一下。幸福任务，所以我还要先跑一趟，把这地图显示出来。我在这啊，找到店。
Damn sprigs! This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah. If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
收集年鉴。呀，地图有吗？没有。它的年鉴包在哪里？看要怎么选？支线任务。 主要章节。支线俱乐部，波士顿解放任务，解放任务发现。上任务。没有。全都没有。这时候就可以先返回。会议室，去看看，可以出去吗？可以，来了。主动。在移动中进行暗杀。
Working on
lots of different stuff. If you're going into the field, we need a way to keep tabs on you and stay in touch. Hacking into local security systems won't cut it.
Thanks.
For what?
I don't know. Everything. You sacrificed a lot for me. You and Sean both. You upgraded the Animus, you helped train me, pulled me out of that coma. You put all that work into the database, helped me solve Clay's puzzles. I know I haven't been the easiest person to work with, and I'm sorry for that. I just want you to know that even if I'm shitty at showing it, I appreciate everything you've done.
小木和牛。不会这里有什么要暗查的吧
Yes. Just thought I'd, say hi.
You have more important things to do right now.
Jesus, Dad.
What? What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Hi, son. How are you? What have you been up to?
I know what you've been up to. Nothing. You wasted away in some shitty apartment with a pointless job, while the rest of us were out there fighting to make a difference.
You are such an asshole. Are you thinking about hitting me again? Because this time, I will hit back.
Would you look at that?
What is it?
If I had to guess, I would say it's a counter. And judging from the iconography, I think it's safe to say when that's emptied, the end begins. Honest answer, please, Desmond. Do you think we're getting out of this alive?
I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty tall order. If the first Civ couldn't save the world, how the hell are we supposed to swing it?
We have some time.
We have less than 2 months. They had decades and a lot more resources. And the worst part is we knew this was coming for, what, hundreds of years?
History repeats, it seems. The first Civ was so busy with their war against us, no one even noticed what was happening. We get advance warning and then fall to fighting with the Templars. Lovely.
Hopefully, whatever's behind that door will make a difference.
And if it doesn't, well, at least we tried. Back to work I go. You should consider doing the same.
Mm-hmm. 好的，讲完。没有路走。
Think we'll finally get some answers down here?
Maybe. Talking to the first Civ has always been a pain in the ass, though.
Imagine what it must be like for them.
What do you mean?
They've been separated from us by tens of thousands of years. A completely different language and culture. Possessed of an intelligence vastly superior to our own. We're lucky they've communicated as much as they have.
I don't know why they had to make this all so complicated. I mean, if they need something from me, they should just come out and say it.
I've been wondering about that myself. I get the sense Juno and Minerva didn't exactly see eye to eye. I'm studying everything I can get my hands on, but maybe you'll find something down here that can shed light on the mystery. What happened between them, and why?
What
do you think's behind that door?
No idea.
Do you think it can save us?
The first Civ seemed to think so.
What if it's dangerous?
It's not like we have a lot of alternatives.
Well, we could... I don't know, warn the president?
And what's he gonna do? Who's to say he isn't in bed with Abstergo? Seems everyone is these days.
What if we went to them? To Abstergo, I mean.
I thought about it, actually. Showing them what we've seen, trying to work together. They must know so much more than we do, but...
What is it?
It's possible they know exactly what's going to happen. That they want it to happen. I mean, for all we know, they're hiding out in bunkers right now, waiting for the world to end. And then, when it's all over, out they come. Ready to take control.
God, I hope you're wrong.
So do I, Rebecca. So do I.
Alright, I should be getting back to work.
Let's just get back to work, okay?
Okay. 个场景，然后是问题都没有了。哇，回去了。看日记。书籍品。
The French commander de Jumonville has been killed in a clash.
它的地图是自己走一遍的，是吧？自己走一遍才会把这个秀出来。特别的。有一点时间了，剩下多少时间把任务做完它，还有就做好。
The French commander de Jumonville.
你好。哦，我的直接信送给这些人就好了。上面那个应该是狙击手。获得500块。 挺大的。没有那还没有吧？接近。就其他的那个主线进度，会怎么说？可以与那个鹰眼那个地图同步。就先单主线稍微推进一点。开门。跟店长讲话，买一把剑跟手枪。我买一把剑，一般的长剑，没得挑，没得选。这个。贵，来了，出售，离开，按住 R1 开启武器转盘。金球，操！手剑，这是快捷键。提上马。提上马，骑马。突然冒出来的一只马。
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No. Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Ma's 乱晃，亚麻，有章节，商店有新武器了，有新武器了，有武器了，来，看到那个。啊！烟雾炸弹。 推图年前不见了。啊，该不会是跟时代一样，那个在追那什么乐谱的？看一下。伤害，刚刚那个商店，
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
这么撞
This way.
This way.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Tell me about yourself, William.
What's to tell? I was born in Ireland to Catholic parents, which I learnt early in life severely limited my opportunities. So I converted to Protestantism and journeyed here at the behest of my uncle. But I fear my uncle Peter was not the swiftest of men. He sought to open trade with the Conyan Gahaga, but chose to build his settlement away from the trade routes instead of on them. I tried to reason with the man, but as I said, not the swiftest. So, I took what little money I'd earned and bought my own little plot of land. I built a home, a farm, a store, and a mill. Humble beginnings, but well situated, which made all the difference.
So this is how you came to know the Mohawk?
Indeed. And it has proved a valuable relationship.
But still no mention from your contacts of the precursor site? No hidden temple or ancient constructs?
Yes and no. Which is to say, they have their fair share of sacred sites. Earthen mounds, forest clearings, hidden caves. But nothing matching what you describe. No strange metals, no odd glows.
It is well hidden.
Even to them, it seems. But cheer up, my friend. You'll have your precursor treasure. I swear it.
To our success, then.
And soon. Should not be much longer.
查尔斯他不在宠物行吗？哇，瞬间移动到这里来耶！强生的差事，这样开始哦，直接被传到这里来，一键。好远。对吗？食物。路上很多冰呢。你看，跑了，怎么会有拿到？我真的地图要自己走一遍，然后把这个雾给解开来。看一下那个。刚解开的武器店应该是在这边吧？这边对。现在好像没有可以自动导航功能，像那个起源那个字，马会自己跑。喂
Hello again.
More almanac pages?
Not quite. It's a treatise, actually.
Oh? Concerning what?
The benefits of taking an older woman as a lover.
Really? This I'd like to hear.
First and most obvious, they're wiser. And so this makes for far more stimulating conversation. Makes other things more stimulating as well, but more on that in a moment.
All right. Your argument for experience makes some sense.
Second, when beauty fades, women must improve their utility, lest they be discarded and forgotten. Rare is an old woman who is not also kind, compassionate, and good.
That's something of a generalization.
But also true. Now, on to the third. Older women cannot conceive, which means one less thing over which to fret. In fact, you also decrease the chance of acquiring something like the French pox, its presence clearly visible, or the woman dead.
And should one desire a child?
Then make a young woman your wife. Let the older one be a mistress. And that brings me to my fourth point. With age comes prudence. An older woman is less likely to reveal your indiscretions.
Yes. I suppose you know quite a bit about that.
And proud of it, thank you. As to the fifth reason, because in every animal that walks upright, the deficiency of the fluids that fill the muscles appears first in the highest part. The face first grows lank and wrinkled, then the neck, then the breast and arms. The lower parts continuing to the last as plump as ever, so that covering all above with a basket, and regarding only what is below the girdle, it is impossible of two women to know an old from a young one. And as in the dark all cats are gray, the pleasure of corporal enjoyment with an old woman is at least equal and frequently superior, every knack being by practice capable of improvement.
You mad bastard.
Well, it's true, and believe me, I should know. I've sampled a great many. You should try one as well. Like a fine wine may only improve with age. Although I suppose if left unattended too long, some have a tendency to sour. And that, my friend, is a most unpleasant experience. Better to work in a field often plowed, you know?
Is there more?
Indeed, indeed. The sixth is this. The sin is less. To take a maidenhead is a great responsibility. Mishandled, it can ruin lives. No such risk with an older woman. And this implies the seventh. Younger women are more given to compunction. Anxiety and unease are not present in the more aged and experienced. And as to the last of my reasons, well, it's really quite simple. Older women are so very grateful for the attention.
You make a compelling argument, Mr. Franklin. I might just have to run a few tests myself.
I highly recommend it.
Oh. One, two. Wow. 未解开。跑出来也不能用，序列80才可以。复制品序列10，序列9。是啊，这个后面才出来的东西，现在就秀出来干嘛？UBI Club。市民的那个。装台地图，军区地图。所以显示地图要买。哦，这样，今天就先到这里好了。 那今天就先实况到这里，下次再见了，拜拜。